Hey Spurs fan! We're back with another exclusive video and the hottest updates for you. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and smash the like button so you never miss any news about the San Antonio Spurs. Let's get to the news. As the San Antonio Spurs continue to surprise fans with their early season success, one burning question remains: how is Keldon Johnson transforming his role amidst a crowded backcourt and shifting team dynamics? With concerns about his minutes and impact, could he be the unexpected key to the Spurs' newfound momentum? Let's dive into Keldon's journey and uncover how he's stepping up when it matters most. As the San Antonio Spurs embark on the new season, one question looms larger than the rest: how will Keldon Johnson, the longest-tenured Spur, fit into the team's evolving landscape? With a backcourt brimming with talent and a strategy that leans toward two center lineups, Johnson seemed poised to see his role diminish. Yet, in a surprising twist, he has emerged as a pivotal player in the Spurs' success thus far, defying expectations and reasserting his importance to the team's dynamics. Despite the early stage of the season and some injuries that have clouded roster decisions, Johnson's contributions cannot be overlooked. Averaging the lowest points, assists, and three-point attempts since his rookie year, he has transformed from the offensive engine of past seasons to a more grounded role player who thrives inside. Coach Mitch Johnson praised his impact, stating, "Keldon is impacting winning more than he ever has, and it's really cool to see." This statement encapsulates the shift in Johnson's game. He's not just adapting, he's excelling in a role that emphasizes efficiency over volume, and his performance on the court reflects a player willing to put the team first. Historically, Johnson has been a key figure for the Spurs, known for his scoring prowess and versatility. However, with the influx of new talent and a commitment to a different style of play, there were legitimate concerns about his future with the franchise. Many feared that as the team evolved, Johnson's significance might wane, relegating him to a marginal role. The specter of becoming the Spurs' version of a late-career Udonis Haslem was a real concern for a player in his prime. Yet, through his recent performances, Johnson is not only retaining his position but is also redefining it, showcasing a remarkable ability to adapt his game to fit the team's needs. As the season progresses, the implications of Johnson's resurgence are profound. His adaptability and willingness to embrace a complementary role could be crucial for the Spurs as they navigate the complexities of integrating other key players like Jeremy Sochan. With the potential for both to thrive in a system that values high-energy play and relentless rebounding, the Spurs may indeed have room for multiple forwards who can capitalize on mismatches, even if their perimeter skills are less pronounced. The excitement surrounding Johnson's evolution is palpable, and as fans witness the unfolding of this season, one can't help but wonder, how will this narrative continue to develop, and what role will Johnson play as the Spurs chase their aspirations? As the season progresses, Keldon Johnson's evolving role within the Spurs not only highlights his personal growth but also sets the stage for the team's future strategy. With Johnson embracing a more interior-focused game, San Antonio has the potential to maximize their offensive efficiency, especially as they continue to integrate their young stars. This adaptability could allow the Spurs to fine-tune their backcourt dynamics, creating a balance that leverages the skills of both Johnson and Jeremy Sochan. The success they find in this adjustment could ultimately reshape their identity, transforming them from a team in transition to a formidable contender sooner than expected. Responses from the coaching staff and teammates have been overwhelmingly positive, underscoring the importance of Johnson's commitment to the team's success. Coach Mitch Johnson's endorsement of Keldon speaks volumes about the culture being cultivated within the franchise. As the Spurs navigate the competitive landscape of the NBA, Johnson's ability to blend leadership with on-court performance becomes a pivotal asset. In a market where teams are quickly looking to acquire versatile players who can adapt to different roles, Johnson's recent performance has likely increased his value, making him a significant piece in future trade discussions or contract negotiations. Looking ahead, several scenarios could unfold for Johnson and the Spurs. If he continues to excel in his current role, it might not only solidify his place on the roster but also enhance his marketability as a key player in the league. Conversely, should the Spurs decide to pivot their strategy, Johnson's flexibility makes him an attractive trade piece for teams seeking a reliable forward. As the season unfolds, the interplay between Johnson's contributions and the team's overall trajectory will be crucial to watch. With each passing game, the narrative around Keldon is evolving, and as the Spurs aim to build on their early success, the anticipation surrounding his development continues to grow. the next chapter is poised to be just as thrilling, with the potential for both individual and team achievements on the horizon. What happens when a generational talent like Victor Wembanyama feels undervalued in San Antonio? As whispers grow louder about his potential departure, we're left to ponder just how deeply his absence could impact the Spurs' future. Could this young star's exit shatter the team's aspirations, or is it a wake-up call for a franchise that needs to recognize the value of its brightest gem? Stay tuned as we dive into the implications of a possible Wembanyama exit and what it could mean for the Spurs moving forward. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a thumbs up. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Antonio Spurs. Victor Wembanyama, the towering French basketball prodigy, has captured the attention of the sports world with his extraordinary skills and potential. However, beneath the glimmering spotlight and the accolades lies a growing sentiment within him, a feeling of being undervalued in the very arena that should celebrate his gifts. As he navigates the complexities of professional basketball, Wembanyama grapples with the juxtaposition of his immense talent and the perceived limitations placed upon him by the organization he represents. The weight of high expectations can be both a blessing and a curse, and for Wembanyama, the pressure to conform to a predetermined narrative often overshadows his desire for creative expression on the court. In the hustle and bustle of media attention and fanfare, Wembanyama finds himself yearning for recognition that transcends mere statistics. He is not just a player defined by numbers, he is a dynamic force capable of reshaping the game itself. Yet, the constraints imposed by coaches and management can stifle his ability to showcase the full breadth of his abilities. There is a palpable frustration that lingers within him, a desire to break free from the confines of a system that sometimes fails to appreciate the nuances of his artistry. With each game, he pushes the boundaries of what is expected, yet it seems that the louder he plays, the more muted the response from those who hold the keys to his future. As whispers of potential moves to other teams circulate, Wembanyama contemplates his next steps with a mixture of hope and trepidation. The allure of joining a franchise that values his unique skill set is tempting, yet the fear of leaving behind the familiar haunts him. The journey of a young athlete is often fraught with uncertainty, and the idea of uprooting his life in pursuit of a more appreciative environment is daunting. He envisions himself thriving in a setting that not only recognizes his contributions but also empowers him to innovate and redefine the role of a modern big man. In this dream, he sees a canvas where his talents can flourish unencumbered, where he can paint a masterpiece that captivates audiences and inspires future generations. Ultimately, Victor Wembanyama's narrative is not just about basketball, it reflects a deeper quest for validation and respect in a world that can be both exhilarating and unforgiving. As he stands at a crossroads, the decisions he makes will shape not only his career but also his legacy. He longs for a place that acknowledges his worth and encourages him to transcend the limitations of traditional expectations. In this pursuit, he embodies the struggles of countless athletes who seek to find their voice amidst the clamor of the sport. Whether he remains in his current home or ventures into new territory, Wembanyama is determined to carve out a path that honors his journey, ensuring that his story is one of empowerment, resilience, and ultimately, recognition. The absence of this player could significantly impact the Spurs in multiple facets of their game. His unique skill set is not only pivotal in terms of scoring but also in creating opportunities for his teammates. His ability to drive to the basket and draw defenders opens up spacing on the floor, allowing for better shot selection from perimeter players. Without him, the Spurs may struggle to maintain their offensive flow, as opposing defenses can tighten up, knowing that the team's primary playmaker is missing. This could lead to a stagnation in their offensive strategies, making it harder for them to keep pace in high-stakes games. Moreover, his leadership on and off the court cannot be understated. The Spurs have built a culture of resilience and teamwork, largely due to the influence of key players who embody these values. Losing this individual means losing a voice in the locker room that inspires younger players and maintains the competitive spirit that defines the franchise. His experience in crunch-time situations serves as a stabilizing force, guiding the team through the ebbs and flows of a long season. The emotional void left by his absence could lead to uncertainty among the players, potentially affecting their cohesion and performance when the pressure mounts. Defensively, this player's contributions are equally critical. He has a knack for reading the game, making timely rotations, and disrupting opposing offenses with his instincts and agility. His ability to guard multiple positions adds a layer of versatility to the Spurs' defensive schemes, allowing them to switch effectively and adapt to various offensive styles. Without him, the team may find itself vulnerable, particularly against high-scoring opponents. The loss of his defensive tenacity could result in higher point totals for adversaries, forcing the Spurs to engage in shootouts rather than relying on their defensive prowess. Finally, the ripple effects of this absence extend beyond the immediate gameplay. The Spurs' strategy and game plans revolve around the strengths of their roster, and losing a key player necessitates a recalibration of tactics. Coaches may need to experiment with lineups, leading to potential mismatches and a lack of chemistry on the court. This uncertainty can hinder the team's ability to develop a consistent rhythm, particularly as they face a grueling schedule. In a league where every game counts, the Spurs could find themselves at a significant disadvantage, struggling to fill the void left behind and adapting to the shifting dynamics that result from his absence. The opinions of the club's supporters provide a fascinating insight into the heartbeat of its identity. For many fans, allegiance to the team transcends mere sporting rivalry; it becomes a profound part of their personal and communal narrative. The colors of the club are not just hues on a jersey, they symbolize dreams, struggles, and shared experiences. Fans express a deep-seated connection to the team's history, often recounting tales of legendary matches and pivotal players that have come to define their loyalty. This emotional investment transforms the stadium into a fortress where collective memories are forged, and every chant echoes the hopes of generations. The fans see themselves not just as spectators but as crucial participants in a larger story, one that interweaves their lives with the triumphs and tribulations of the club. Yet, the passionate fervor of the supporters is not without its complexities. Many fans grapple with the duality of love and frustration, especially during periods of underperformance or management changes. The community often voices their discontent openly, whether through social media platforms or during matches, where chants can turn from celebratory to critical in a heartbeat. This dynamic reflects a deeper desire for accountability and transparency from the club. Supporters want to feel that their loyalty is reciprocated, that the club is investing not just in talent but in the emotional sanctity of its fan base. This blend of passion and pragmatism reveals a nuanced relationship, where love for the club is intertwined with the expectation for progress and respect for the community that fuels its spirit. Social media has amplified this dialogue, allowing fans to connect and share their perspectives in ways that were previously unimaginable. Online forums and fan sites have become hotbeds for discussion, where opinions are exchanged and debates are ignited. This virtual space has created a sense of unity among supporters, regardless of geographical boundaries. However, it has also led to polarization, where differing opinions can sometimes fracture the community. Yet, amidst the disagreements, there's a shared understanding that the club's success is a collective aspiration. Fans rally together, creating movements for change, whether it's advocating for new signings or calling for a shift in coaching staff. The voice of the supporters, once a singular entity, has transformed into a chorus, resonating through the digital age and demanding to be heard. Ultimately, the sentiment among supporters is a tapestry woven with threads of hope, loyalty, and a yearning for greatness. The love for the club remains steadfast, even in the face of adversity. Fans find solace in each other's company, united by a common cause that binds them through thick and thin. They celebrate victories as shared triumphs and mourn losses as collective heartbreaks. This enduring bond cultivates a culture of resilience, where fans continue to support their team, believing that every setback is merely a prelude to a triumphant comeback. In the eyes of the supporters, the club is not just a team, it is a living, breathing entity that thrives on their unyielding passion. As they chant and cheer, they carry the weight of history and the promise of a brighter future, forging an unbreakable connection that defines the essence of what it means to be a true fan. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about our San Antonio Spurs, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. See you in the next video, Spurs fans.